What's up? What's up, Billy? Billy! Still have some auctions clicking away, guys. We're going to rip that hockey mixer right away. Picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. All right. Pinged the hockey break. Matt is filthy. We're going to get this hockey random going right away. Slip this thing in here. Hey, if you want a SpongeBob blaster ripped live, there it is. They are open to everybody now. Shipping is included in that. It'll close your stack. Kind of a little addition for the Disney Chrome people. If you think that price is crazy, they're going for $100 on Feebay now. And shipping is included in that. I can't make them a subscriber listing now because people were subscribing just to buy one and then instantly canceling their subscription. All right, for the teams, LTZ WBQ. There's still a couple characters left to bid on too, so. And I need to offset some of the Disney Chrome losses as well because I think we're going to end up below my costs. So I think I'm going to end up less than what I paid for the case. So it is what it is. All right, on the owners, SWD BNF. If you're a member of the group and you just want it ship sealed, we can do that too. I'm not going to the gym in the morning, so we can stay up for a while. I posted a new basketball for next week. I posted another baseball break. Whatever you guys want to close. Hockey can rip tonight, so the PYTs. PYT 1. Richard, did you look to see if the pens were still available in PYT 1? It's down to 17 teams. All right, here you go. This is 2 artifacts, 25-26, and 2 24-25 ice. Trades are open. Ryan Wise was racked a spot. He got the Kings. I had all this prepped before we went live, so trades are open. We got a couple minutes, so tag whoever you're looking for. I believe this was MBB 1613. So tag whoever you want. Oh, does Scherzer look good? Yeah, tag whoever you guys want. If you didn't see your teams, let me know. But yeah, if you guys want the PYT, here's PYT 1. 16 teams left. You can take a couple bucks off if you're taking your team in both halves. You can take $5 off. If you're taking them in 1 and 2. And then Disney Chrome will rip here in a few minutes. Just thought I'd slip this in. Baseball and football can rip as well. The only thing that cannot rip is the Topps basketball. Red Wings are... What's up, Mike? Red Wings are... Scooney. I don't know. Is Scooney here? I cannot remember his screen name either. All right, there he is. All right. Type out Kraken for Red Wings confirmed for me. Wings. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. What does it matter to you? When you got a trade to do, you got to do it well. You got to give the team the upper hand. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Richard says the Blues are available. That's MTV Mike's team. In fact, I think he's the only Blues fan I've ever met in 7 years of doing this. What's up, Steve? Steve, I did get an email from the post office saying they could not find your mail. So I don't know what we're going to do. I got that while I was in the Dominican on vacation. I don't know what the hell the next step's going to be now. All right, what's up, Wayne? Any other trades? Guys, I've got all night, so if you want to rip, I've got that case of Series 1 sitting here. It is not moving slow, or has not moved well for new release. What's up, Rich? All right, I got Kraken for Red Wings. I'll go ahead and open up the artifacts, and then we'll close trades. Then Disney will rip next. So if you're here for Disney Chrome, you just got a few minutes yet. I want to give everybody a chance to find the stream. Really? Of hockey, Joe? Who's in that? I mean, why did you save 24? Is that baseball? What are you gonna do with that? All right, last call on trades, guys. When I open up the other box of artifacts. Be crazy if the Mariners ended up choking this series, wouldn't it? Jays just do not have the pitching. I'm with you on that, Ben. All right, last call on trades. Again, if you're here for Disney Chrome, sit tight. We're going to get to you here real quick. Feel free to grab a SpongeBob blaster for a personal rip if you want. All right, any hockey guys not know their team? Here comes the list again, and last call for trades. Kraken and Wings were the one trade. What's up, Barb? Let me tweet out here real quick what's going on. All right, let's do this. I'm not going to pre-sort this tonight. It's too late. Charlie Coyle, Avs. That's for Brian Coe. Max Domi, Leafs. That's for Eric Martin. There's a Celebrini. Ovechkin, Aram. Capitals for Bill Grake. Canadiens, Redemption. Let's do this on the random. Let's go by the team assignments up top. The results of the random. Can we do that? Let's do that so we can get through this. On the wild card stuff. Sanderson, pink to 35. It's like red, but not quite. Senators for Anthony Morocco. Bedard to 599. Blackhawks. That's for Caleb. Vetrano, lime green to 125. Ducks for Scooney. Laffey, Copper to 75, Rangers for Chris Tulaski. Hi, Chris. This is the 999 Leafs. That's for... Cannot find it. Eric Martin. Kadri, Ruby Red, 599 Flames. That's for Mark Klitsch. Hi, Mark. It's Brody's uncle. Eichel, 699 Vegas. That's for Scooney. Again, guys, I can stay up all night, so my mom said it's okay. So whatever you guys want to do, close stuff out. There's a Pronger, 699. Whalers are... Help me out. Whalers became who? But anyway, I've already conceded not going to the gym tomorrow, so whatever you guys want to do, we got all night. Hurricanes. Canes are Garrigan, Invisible Vets. Yeah, so whatever you guys want to do. The only thing that cannot rip is Topps basketball. Luke Hughes, Devils. That's for Brian Coe. Have a night, Brian. Skinner, Oilers. Brian Coe to 199, gold material. Brent Burns, Canes. Garrigan, Aram. Pens, Cara. And that is the end of the artifacts. All right, let me give you a recap of the artifacts. Get the autos in a sleeve here. Coil. Yeah, so the Series 1 PYTs can rip, and then I've got an extra half case of Series 1 for randoms and personals. But the PYTs have to close. All right, here's the ice portion. And this is 24-25 ice. Kershev, Slaggert, Articulates, Stankoven, Clark, Bork, Scheifele, Doan. Used to be like a back pill or something for old people, I think. Lane Hudson, Othman to 399 Rangers. Rangers were Tulaski, Kyrou, Kolosov 999. Flyers were Corey Odlin, Lane Hudson, Batherson, Crozier, Sub-Zero, Graham Clark, Kucherov, Rempe to 299, Exquisite Rookies, Rangers again. Again, not really doing a full recap on these. Panarin, Kerfoot, Utah. That is Garrigan. Rip card. I'm going to opt to not rip right now. So there's a rip card for Garrigan. I don't know if Jim's here or not. Shesterkin, Dean to 799, Blues. Jim, are you here? Del Bell Blues, Bouchard, purple, Nurple, Barzal, Robertson, purple, Nurple. All right, Garrigan says not to rip. That's fine. Bedard, Thomas, Tanner Jeannot to 50. Kings Glacial Graphs. Ha! Lightning Uni says Kings. Kings are Ryan Wise, the rack, via the rack to 50. What's up, Pinto? I will write Kings on it just to be sure, but like I said, Derek's really good about checking that. Terry DeBrincat to 99. Wings. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Kadri. Scanlon, 999 Rangers. Draisaitl, SP Ice. Corner looks like absolute shit on the corner of that. Fire. Oilers. That's for Brian Coe. Nazar. Zellweger, 199 Ducks for Scooney. And guys, if there's any chance we can close Mock Medulin to 399 Sharks, if there's any chance of closing the PYTs, I'm down to rip them tomorrow. Both half cases. And then if you want randoms or personals out of the other half case I got. Akil Thomas, the 699 Kings. Rempe. Keller, Articulates. You've got 18 left in PYT2. And PYT1 has 16 left. It's been sluggish. Evangelist, and I've got concerns because 25-26 Artifacts was slow too. Joshua, purple. And Series 1 does not usually start out that slow. Doty. I'm about ready to make a tweet tomorrow and tag the comments and see if they can help me get any of their guys to fill. Celebrini, Sharks. Paul Simmons. Jack Hughes, Horvat, Islanders. Rip card for Garrigan. So Garrigan's got 2 rip cards. And then here's the thing I'm pumped about because I use these. I use these to label your stack. Look at that. I'm the winner on this one. That makes my day. All right, you ready for the Disney break? Now, I do not have a sheet in front of me. So if it was you, we'll try to look it up where we can. But if it was you that hit, just say something. Or if we can take a hot second to look it up, we will. Remember, all cards ship. You should have only been charged shipping one time. And if you won at least one auction, your stack for the whole week is closed. All your other sports breaks, all your other stuff. It should have dinged you on your first auction win for $5, which is actually cheaper than the normal $6. But you're done. You don't owe any other shipping and any other breaks the rest of the week. If you had a stack from 6 months ago that was sitting here, it's closed. It's going to go out with this. If you won a $2 auction and it charged you $5 in shipping, you're done. Whatever you had back here from months ago or whatever goes out. It will ship. Your stack is closed. Yeah, you're fine. So you're closed, whatever else you're in. If you opt to hold, if you won 3 cards, you won 1 character and you got 3 cards and you were charged shipping and you want to hold, your shipping is paid for. You can opt to hold into next week and close your stack with that paid shipping. I've got a shelf here in the Break Lab where it's a paid hold. It's like paying your shipping ahead of time. So whatever you rip next week, it's like you just paid your shipping in advance. So it's 2 shelves that just are paid holds. So if you don't want me to waste my $5 and your $5 shipping you out with 3 base cards that aren't even top loaded, I mean, I would do something better for them. But I can just put them in the paid hold section. And then next week, whatever you have, combine it, and you would just be paid. All right, so if you want to keep the non-sport fun going, I did put the SpongeBob back up, and they're open to everybody. If the $80 seems nuts to you, these are going for over $100 now on eBay. So check the comps. Shipping is included. And this is kind of try to help cover some of the losses on the Disney stuff too. Again, it's an easy flip on eBay if I wanted to. So check out what those are going for. If you want one ripped live, if you decide you just want it ship sealed, we can do that too. But I thought if you guys wanted a little extra fun, we could do those. I did have to pay more for this last wave. So the costs were a little bit more. But anyway, if you want to rip one, they're going crazy. They're sold out everywhere. But anyway, so let's get going on the Disney. And good luck, everybody. And then for the sports guys, the next closest thing to filled, I mentioned the hockey. There's an $18 baseball break with 21 left. If you guys close that, I'll rip that. There's a $20 football with 19 left. If you close that, I'll rip that. The only thing that cannot go is Topps basketball because release day is next week. So baseball can rip, football can rip, hockey can rip. If you want any of those Donruss personals, the Winter Tins, the Costco Blaster, or the Costco bundles, the Winter Tins, the Holiday Blasters. I posted another PYT for Bowman Chrome. Those can go. The SpongeBobs can go. If you want something else, we can talk about it. So here we go. And again, all cards ship. All right, so we've got 20 blasters to go through. If you feel like I missed something, I have not watched any of these rip. An image variation, a short print, please call it out for me. I'll take care of refractors, short prints, all that stuff. But if you feel like there's any kind of variation or judgment call on, 2 characters on one card or something, I guess just assume I may not know and call it out. I even helped with the checklist and the CSV file and stuff. So if there's some kind of specific condition with some items on the checklist, whatever. And shout out my buddy Mike Nutter who sold me his case he ordered. So, all right, here we go. And most of your Disney characters. I'm not going to read them all out loud. So, and is it okay if I've not seen every Disney animated and live action movie? Am I allowed to read these? Guys on Twitter might be pissed. This is obviously a mini diamond. Again, if there's something you feel is a short print or variation, go ahead and call it out for me. And I don't know, you know what, I'll tell you if anything had no bids. I'll try to get all the refractors and stuff out too. Remember, keep in mind there was some live action. There's a cartoon version of some of these and a live action. I think the iconic moments were their own spot. I'll have to look. There's Nemo. Nemo to 199. Here's the debut of Ambassador Cuesta. Chicken Little. Doc Hudson. I wonder if the car had AIDS like Rock Hudson did. Too soon for you Rock Hudson fans. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse did some numbers. Judy Hopps. Genie. Dale. Hakuna Matata. Too soon on Rock Hudson? It'd strike a nerve with you, Bill? Lady Tremaine. I'd hit that. Maleficent. Mad Hatter. I think I told you guys I was in Alice in Wonderland. Zootopia inserts are Mega Box exclusive inserts. I'm going to check and see if anybody had 0 bids. There's an easy way to do that. Expired. Oh, crap. Yeah. Samia, Terry, Lodo, John Singleton, Caesar Tovar, Harrison. Oh, those were ball players. I went back too far. Lodo, Terry, and Samia, whoever those people are. Lodo, Terry, and Samia had 0 bids. If those interest you in any way, we can talk about it. Unless we hit something big, then you can pay out the ass for them. So 3 had no bids. That's not bad considering we had like 78 this morning with no bids. And I think we had no glitched payments, which for an auction is a big deal. That's huge. Maybe you guys as banks pulled their heads out of their asses. If you're a subscriber or a token holder and you want a SpongeBob box, I'll make them a little cheaper for you. If you're a subscriber or a token holder, I'll knock a few bucks off. I got to be careful with those, though, because I can't get them too cheap because I paid more for them. All right, here's box 2. I'm going to try to keep all this stuff. I'll move them over here. We'll do refractors one pile and numbered in the other stuff pile. Yeah, if you want any of those 3, what I say, Lodo, Donatello, and Gozer, whatever those 3 were, if you want those, let me know. We'll figure out what the hell they are, and you give me a buck or whatever. Lockout, tag out, is that what Lodo is? Is that just a guy that runs around making sure everybody's safe? Like in a factory, lockout, tag out? None of you guys deal with lockout, tag out? Are you all white collar guys? Lockout, tag out? Nobody? Whatever. All right. Piglet. Moana. Mowgli. Mirabelle. Tramp Stamp. King Triton to 275. So are we going to get one numbered out of each box? Izzy Hawthorne. Prince Charming. That's what they used to call me. They also called me Duke Weaselton. Cheshire Cat. That's from Alice in Wonderland. Mr. Incredible. They used to call me that. They used to call me Elastigirl. Flash. Defender of the Universe. Dun, 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 dun. Mayor Lionheart. Cards are on nice stock. They're fairly thick. Quality seems to be there. If you were a set collector, I think you'd enjoy these. I don't see a bunch of scratches or crud. Wreck-It Ralph. Pocahontas. Pretty cool looking stuff. Rhea. Chip. This box had a lot of refractors in it. Slinky Dog. Pluto. No real like curvature or anything. Nice and flat. I think the quality's there. Somebody was saying on Twitter today that the Disney Wonder cards, the quality wasn't that great. Box 3. No. I don't think so. T-Wolves. That basketball break is moving. PYT 2 is up for Topps Basketball. I was hoping those hockey guys would stick around and close one of those. Again, there's always tomorrow, like the Burl Ives Rudolph Christmas song. There's always tomorrow. A scooter for Jimmy, a dolly for Sue, the kind that will even say, how do you do, when Christmas Day is near. Good luck getting that out of your head right before you crash for the night. The most wonderful day of the year. You know what? I ought to turn off YouTube and Facebook and we jam to Disney songs. I guarantee you my wife's got something on her phone we can play. I remember right before we went on a Disney vacation, way back in the day, driving down to Indy to fly out of Indy. Nothing but Disney shit all the way down there. I just about ran us right into the median. I'm like, are we really doing this? All right. Ariel. John Smith. No relation. Getting kind of a Richard Gere vibe out of him. Philip Sicties. Wendy Darling. Chip. Strip the King Weathers. Stitch. Mowgli. Gaston. Buzz Lightyear to $199. Marshmallow. There's Jay. Say hi to Jay. Belle. Sully. Wreck-It Ralph Refractor. Remy. Pumbaa. There's Lockout Tagout. So Lockout Tagout had no bids. Kermit the Frog. Gazelle. Ham. Bucky the Squirrel. Ariel. Aladdin. White Rabbit. Nick Wilde, that's Olivia Wilde's son. Horace Horsecollar. That's the guy that hurt T.O. that season. Lady. Bambi. Kronk. Tomater. Carl Fredrickson. That's actually Greg Riemersma. You guys know Grandpa Greg if he shows up later. Major Olga. Judy Hopps. You Are My Density. Destiny Future Stars. So all the refractors, I'll penny sleeve for sure. Obviously, I'll top load all the numbered stuff. If you paid out the ass for one of these spots, like the Mickey spot, I'll probably go above and beyond. If you skunk, I'll have to figure out. I'd be shocked if one of these spots skunked, but it could happen. Yeah, I've got Velveeta Shells and Cheese box. I can ship it in. I swear for a second that looked like a redemption. Yeah, we're freaks here. We don't put the cheese. We just cook the shells. We don't mix the powder or anything. Is there really a redemption? So our Fanatics call today, they encouraged us to tell you ahead of time if we're like my 15 Bowman Chrome stuff, to tell you right out of the gate, don't even try to redeem expired redemptions. Don't even ask. Like, don't even tell you to try. Don't bring it to them, nothing. Like the cutoff is 22 or something. The 10-year window starts at 22. The second we try to sell something old, tell you right out of the gate, don't even try. That came up today too in our little town hall. And this is box 4. Yeah, here you're going to get a kick in the balls. Trusty. Smee, Alice. I'll send you something Marlins, Ben. Pinocchio to $199. Right there is Ben Schrader, guys. There's Ben Schrader. Moana. There's Greg Riemersma. Duke Weaselton, Ariel, Eeyore. Oh, bother. That's some of you guys. We got the Rockies again. We got the Rockies again. Good luck, everybody. You gotta go. You know who you are. We got the Rockies again. Were there even any Diamondbacks in that break? It's a $5 break spot. You used a coupon. Were there even any Rockies in that? Tamatoa. I went to school with her, I think. Tamatoa. Pepita. Were there even any Giants in that break? It was $5 and you used a $5 coupon for an oil change. Genie. Aladdin. Terry. Maylee. Tramp. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Doc Hudson. I used my 1/8 joke for the week. Eve. Powerline. Who the hell's Terry? Oh, Terry was the one that had no bids. Who did I say had no bids? Terry Lodo, aka Lockout Tagout, and Samia, I think. Samia, whoever the hell Samia is. Terry and Lodo, aka Lockout Tagout. Here's box 5. So if you want those, I'll see what it looks like after I sort it, and I don't know, $1 or something, unless there's something crazy in it. I can hit an auto in a Mega, right? All right, yeah, let's just do that. Okay. So, Nick, you want Terry? You have to send me $1. You want to just, okay, so who wants Lodo? Does anybody want Lodo? Yeah. Roll away, Terry. All right, Ninja wants Lodo. And then who wants Samia? I don't even know who Samia is. Garrigan, you want Samia? I hate to be a clown, but I'm going to make you send me $1. So, don't do it individually. Let's look for an opportunity where you got to send it for something else. Okay, I made a note of it. Fair. Let's wait till there's some other. You follow me? Don't just send me $1. Wait until there's some other deal where you owe me for something else. And we'll just tack it on. I got a feeling I didn't do very well on this. What you could tell, I'm really hurt by it. Princess Aurora. The worst one was the Topps Chrome Tennis auction, if you remember that one. Absolute worst auction I've ever done. Goofy. I will never touch another tennis product again. There's Lockout Tagout. There's Lockout Tagout. Bucky the Squirrel. Yeah, they're so thick, you almost wonder they're stuck together. Mowgli, $1.99. Yeah, that was back like when in the early days of District, I think. Yeah, that was Ivan's idea. Lord Grygon. Yeah, and here's how I knew it was bad, because I just, as a casual person that follows sports and watches Sports Center, etc., we didn't pull anybody I had ever heard of. And the one that I could probably sit here and name 50 tennis players, and none of them were in it. Never again. Box 6. Anybody want to rip a SpongeBob blaster? I need you guys on those Donruss winter tins because I don't want to open them. I want to put them in your mail days and you give them to your kids. Oh, Topps High Tech. Oh, I love that stuff. I wish we could find more of it. This is box 6 of 20. Yeah, we ripped the hell out of that stuff too. So triple threads, all that stuff's coming back. They just don't have it on the schedule yet. They won't commit to the schedule. I think you're going to see a ton of products in November and December. Like an ass ton. Remember all the Panini Signature Series we ripped? If you missed the news today, they told me at the Fanatics Town Hall meeting for Breakers, or really it was just an hour of us screaming, "Let's go," and "Come on, chat," and screaming how many spots were left. Topps update was pushed to November 12th. I'm excited, though. If you guys want those binders, the set binders for Flagship, I'm going to have some of those, too. What's up, Colt? All right, here we go. Wally. Hey, Wally. Judy Hopps, $2.99. Random question. This is totally random. I'll explain it later. Does anybody live reasonable travel distance to like Orlando, Kissimmee area? I'll explain it later, but Minnie Mouse, Mini Diamonds. Tegman, Cheshire Cat, Sadness. We had some of these guys in the group too. I don't know. Ben, you're in frickin' Indiana. Why even? Oh, you mean Palm Beach? Yeah, break out your Vlad Jr. cards. Bajera, Princess Jasmine, Mike Wazowski, Nala. There's Samia. Now we know what a Samia is. A lot of cards. A lot of cards. Box 7. All right, numbers are in. I lost. I'm about $200 under what I paid for the case. That will live. We'll get it back somewhere else. Box 7. Yeah, shit happens. I could probably tell them apart. Ah, I'm not worried about it. Law of averages. It's a fun rip. It keeps the variety going. You know how many auctions we've crushed in baseball? We'll be fine. I mean, crushed so much that I felt compelled to add stuff to it just so I could sleep. We're fine. Don't worry about me. You giving up, Nick? Look at that. Nick's giving up. Nick, do you want my Lou Piniella 116 wins Mariners ball for good luck? Riley? Nemo? Wreck-It Ralph to 10. Who's got Wreck-It Ralph? Wreck-It Ralph. Check it to Wreck-It Ralph. Rex and Effect Ralph. Rapola, you got to tell me if you're there first. Lockout, tag out. Is that you, Preston? Check par. Couple hours, like 2 hours? Lilo. All right, I'm writing your name down. You could be my guy, maybe. All right. I'm not going to talk about it on camera, but there might be an opportunity there. All right, Wreck-It Ralph to 10. Top loading it now. All right. If anybody's watching this after the fact later, you're close to Orlando Kissimmee, even Sanford, let me know. Jay says image variation. Box 8 of 20. Rapola, you might be my guy. Let me see. I got some variables I'm looking into first. Yeah, I want to know. I need to know who it is. I need an MBB guy or girl. Yeah. I don't know where that's at, Joe. What do you guys want to rip after this so I can bust out of my slump? SpongeBob Blaster? Tennis. I have no tennis. Olaf. Triton. Miko. How about a Mickey to 5? Damn. And honestly, guys, the way I'm wired, I get a lot of my fun from you guys enjoying yourself too. You guys spend a ton of money here, so I'll get mine somewhere. Some of you guys are overdue. So, who won the Mickey spot? Shekels. That Mickey spot was big. Who was that? Do we know? You make me look it up. Let me look here. Sho Furusawa. Sho usually buys big Dodger spots from me. He won it for $140. Sho's a good dude too. Congrats, Sho. Cuesta, $199. Sho, if you didn't see it, Mickey to 5. They're saying image variation. Yeah, Sho's usually in for big Dodgers and Angels spots. Gazelle. Aladdin. Mini Diamonds. Nick Wilde. You think? Think it goes for that much? Ham. Tramp. Flash. MO. No shit. That's faux show. Box 9 of 20. It's a good looking card. What's the case hit, Nick? Hell, I should have just ripped the case myself. I would have been up. And then put sets together and sold the sets. I wonder how many sets you could make out of a mega case. $35 in the chat. Frozen Head redemption. Flow. Mini diamonds. PT Flea. Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. Oaken. Miss Piggy. Moi. All the iconic moments, one spot. Helix. Oh, we pulled a Helix, guys. Princess Aurora to 250. Lady Tremaine Edmonds. Tinkerbell. Paguro. Pache. Pumbaa. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, I could have just kept the red Mickey card and just been out the door. Lockout, tag out, Louisa, Ham. Box 10. Who thinks they won the most auctions? There was no prize for it, but who thinks they won the most? Anybody win more than 10? What if we raid in a Ninja Squirrel right now and he rips Star Wars? Imagine. It's easy if you try. SpongeBob pack auctions. Live auctions per pack. That's the same thing I get when Brandon rips. Whom? Anxiety. Jiminy Cricket. Skyline Chili. Talk about Skyline Chili. Minnie Mouse. A couple of these wanted to stick together. Joe Gardner. Frozone. How is that not just Walgreens Iceman? That kind of pisses me off. It's like a Temu Iceman. Stitch to $1.99. Miguel to $2.75. Huh, another numbered card. Rapunzel. Ben Clawhauser. Lightning McQueen. Mike Wazowski. Moonwind. Flash. Defender of the Universe. Frozone. Mowgli. Greg Riemersma. Quasimodo. That's Numi. I haven't seen Numi in a while. I think he's busy moving. That's Numi. Eeyore. Got the Rockies in 2 breaks this week. Didn't even hit a numbered card. Is he Hawthorne? Box 11 of 20. So what happened with Dodgers and Brewers? What happened with Steelers and Bengals? Dodgers won. So is that 3-0 then? Or is it 2-0? It's 3-0, right? 3. And what about Bengals Steelers? And you said Blue Jays are destroying the M's? That's a shame. How'd the MVP runner-up do? Are we doing that tonight? Wendy, darling. Flick, my Bick. Sisu. I think that's the first time we've seen this dude's got issues. Ambassador Tarais. Sadness. Card purchaser. I paid for an auction on Sunday and it's Tuesday and the seller hasn't even shipped yet. Should I be worried? At card purchaser. Iconic moments. Princess Jasmine. Slinky Dog. Ambassador Helix. Hiro Hamada. $1.99. Pretty sure that's just Mega Man drawn with the opposite hand. That's Mega Man. So $1.99. Russell. That's a young Brandon Toll. Young Brandon Toll. He got his wrestling merit badge. He's headed to Skyline. Maui. Baymax. Winnie the frickin' Pooh. Look at that scandalous bastard. He looks like that coworker that tries to play it like he's so innocent and stuff, but you know he's a plotting MF. You know he's behind all the shady shit. Sven. She's all right. Sorcerer's Apprentice. Buzz Lightyear. Li Shang. Wally. Flounder. Isma. Bambi. Slinky Dog. Animal. Theme song guy. Was the beast numbered? Orange. Get your glasses on, Joe. Box 12. Don't call me Shirley. Hockey, guys? You want to give it a shot? No? Donruss Winter Tins, Rip Live. Kind of don't want to go to bed. I'm at a tipping point where I'm like, let's just do 2 a.m. All right, what do you want to close? Realistically, I could do 2 a.m. before I'd be like, all right, that's enough. All you got to do is close something. What about that PYT? You guys can have your own fresh PYT. Nobody else has touched it. Yeah. Stop bitching, Ninja. Bell. Woody. Another Bell. Coffee and cards in the morning, Ninja. Marshmallow. Genie. That's Will Smith, guys. Lockout, tag out. Kermit the Frog. Alberto Scorfano. Christopher Robin. Just looks like a little bitch, man. Bucky the Squirrel. Magic Broom. What do we have here? How about a Pluto to 28? That's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. Could that be our case hit? Could be. Who had Pluto? Ka. I do that when I get those things in my throat where like the food collects in the back of your throat. Ka. You try to get them to come out. Daisy Duck. No, she's fucking bad. My God. Just tortured me. Rapunzel. Grandma Tala. I've done enough already. Figaro. Chef Gusteau. Joy, Inside Out. Why was it backwards? Joy, Inside Out. I think they're talking about prolapse. Mirabelle. So the numbered card was the Pluto. Box. Uh-oh, I'm slipping. 13. Nothing, guys. If you're a token holder or a subscriber and you want one for 70, I'll do it. I might have to turn offers on, though. Yeah, we got a Mickey to 5, which is pretty sweet. We'll show you in the recap. If you guys want one, I'll turn the offers on. They're going for $100 on eBay, guys. I had them listed there for subscribers for $60 forever, up until yesterday. Remember, Craig Dyer bought one while I was live for $60. And we had them in there for weeks, and everybody panned them. And here we are. Yeah, panned them. Flea, Chief Powhatan. I've seen the movie, but I have no idea. Aurora. Dale to 199. Joe, see if offers are on real quick, will you? Elastigirl. Pinocchio. All right, hang on. Gonna have me rip it, Joe? Rip it live? Simba. All right. Yeah, I just looked, guys. Somebody bought one for $125, I think, if I remember right. All right, counting this one, there are 7 left to rip. Yeah, like I said, the first wave I bought, I had listed at $45, and I offered them to token holders. That took a while. And then offered them to subscribers. We finally closed them. And then I paid more for another round of them. And token holders didn't want them. And then I listed them for subscribers, and I had people out off the street subscribe just to buy one and then unsubscribe. The catch is they're still on the hook for a full month. They can't get their 1 month subscription refunded. They still owe for that month. They're not getting out of that. But they subscribed just, and I'm like, why the hell are people doing this? And then I looked on eBay, they were going for $80. And then I looked yesterday, they're going for $100. I looked today, they're going for over $100. And then once I realized I was going to bomb this Disney break, and then you guys had like a week on the second round. I'm like, that's long enough. Yeah. They're not at GameStop now for $40. And they were on the top site for a while. They're sold out on the top site now too. And hindsight, I should order off the top site like 5 times. But I don't think that you could reorder them. I think it was a one and done off the top site. Yeah. It was like the VFriends Chrome stuff. Hell, those blasters are like $150 now. There was a time you could have bought those for $25. All right, Baymax. There's young Brandon Toll. Timon. $199. I mean, you're lucky I hate eBay so much. I could list them on eBay and sell them all for $100, but I absolutely loathe eBay and will not be caught selling on it. Just from a principle standpoint. That's how much I hate it. Kronk. That's how much I love our platform versus eBay. Absolutely will not. I will cost myself money. Leave money on the table. Just from principle. Maui. Without even hesitation. All right, last 6 boxes. Yeah. have no qualms about leaving money on the table to do it. Oh, we got a Flyers offer. Who is this? Joe, are the Flyers gone in round 1? Brand new release. I got to take offers on it. All right. Long-time friend of the group, Joe. Joe's got a sponge blob blaster. Nick, where's your subscriber badge? I thought you subscribed. Yeah. Thanks for not draining yourself in front of us. Ouch, that had... The hell was in that? That might be your case hit. Nick, are you set up to sell on here? Get some cards listed. Yeah, somebody put a razor blade in the box, knowing that I would get hurt. Solace. Major Olga, Quantum of Solace. Mickey Refractor. Mickey Spot is huge. Kuzco. I've not shopped there forever. I don't even know if my membership's still good. Quasimodo. Eeyore. Green and 99. Oh, I didn't even hit anything. And card only comps for about $5. My Walmart never even has anything on the shelves. The flippers take it all. Flippers take everything. $250K, Joe? Can I do payment plans? Don't you have a bunch of slab vintage? Peter Pan? Glordon? Glordon, I think that I love you. Glordon. Payment plan? Emperor Kuzco? Elsa? I'm a big fan of blondes. Moana? Donald Duck? My Walmart never has anything. All right, last 5. feel sorry for the ass hat that's got to sort this. I should almost do it myself to keep the cost down. I don't want to, but I'm down big. All right. Izzy, Governor Ratcliffe. Nobody cares. Mr. Incredible. Breakers hit all the superfractors. They get all the loaded boxes direct from Fanatics. That's going to be my thing every time I hit in the York card. Ambassador Diana Taurasi. It's a 199. Taka. Doc Hudson. Beast. Mike Wazowski. Donald Duck. Oh, we pulled a Helix. Forky. Loved him in Forky's Revenge. Nick, I've counted down the boxes religiously. Every box here the last few minutes. 4 left, counting this one. All right. Did your diarrhea kick in again? That's when you got to worry, man. You get overconfident. You try to let one sneak out. Next thing you know, you're doing the little shuffle into the bathroom, trying to decide if your draws are worth saving. Yeah. Trying to decide if they're worth the work you're going to put in trying to salvage them. Yeah, that's a weird place to keep a sandwich, but that's really none of my business. I have before. All right. I've muted a call while I was on the toilet. Buzz. There was one time I was on a call and I went to sit down on the bed and the dog had crapped on the bed and I put my whole freaking hand in it. And I had to just sit there and stare at my hand like the dude on the back of the comic books with his hand out in front of him like this, staring at it, trying to finish the freaking call with one hand, just staring at a hand with crap smeared all over it. Animal to 275. My God, was I pissed. Yeah, I looked like the dude on the comic books for the X-ray glasses. Put my hand on it, and this chick just kept going on and on and on the phone. I hated that stupid ass dog. He's dead now, so he got what was coming to him. Baloo. I mean, I didn't hate him, but yeah, he was annoying as hell. Stitch. My wife's dog was worse when her and I started dating. Would yap to go outside. You'd take it outside. It wouldn't go. You'd bring it in, and then it would go in the house. Idiot. It was one of those inbred puppy farm dogs. Box 18. Means there's 3 left, Nick. Check your sandwich, Nick. You might have left it on the toilet. And then we're moving on to SpongeBob blasters. Yeah, I should have just sold these to you guys as personals. Cannot wait to ding the corners on all the Blue Jays cards you Red Sox fans are ordering. Whatever you do, don't grade any of those Topps Now cards. All right, Nick, noted. I mean, it's not triple threads. It's a Disney retail product, so, but I get it. Yeah. I get it. I mean, it's literally a retail product for the shelves at the store for Disney. No, I get it. Olaf. Grandmother Willow. It's a little scary. If you look real close, you can see my face in it. Look. That's creeping me out a little bit. Can you see me? If you look really close. Beast Refractor. The Muses. To 150. The Muses. They're the idiots that tell you what parlays to pick. That's why you guys never hit. Dale. Miss Piggy. William Turner from Bachman Turner Overdrive. The Muses. I mean, I get there's one numbered card, but there's 7 refractors in it in one box. All right, box 19. No relation to product 19, that garbage cereal. All right, Nick. We'll be all right. You could be me. I paid to rip it for you guys. I think I feel. I paid you for the joy of ripping it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having a blast. So you could tell me it sucked. I was just setting up for a picnic. I bought the bread. I bought the drinks, the pie, brought my own blanket, my own picnic basket. I invited everybody, and Nick showed up and told me the sandwich sucked. He got diarrhea. Said it was too hot out. Said he didn't really like the chips. Didn't like my potato salad. I got to clean up all the mess and serve everybody the food. I got to throw away everybody's pop cans and shit at the end. Mowgli. Got a guy that left his Faygo root beer on the picnic table. I got bees all over it and shit. Flit. Some of you guys can never find the flit. I found it right away. Horse collar. The Muses. Pongo. Gaston. Joe Gardner. Prince Philip to $2.99. Guy looks like a douchebag. Emperor Kuzco. Samia. Prince Philip. Doucher. Wendy Darling. Eeyore. What's up, Burr? Colonel Hathy. $22. That's cool. They made one for Cal Raleigh's batting average. All right, last box. And we're on to SpongeBob. Hi, Joe. Then Joe said we're ripping hockey after SpongeBob. Let's try to go till 2 o'clock. And I'll have to pay. Yeah, it'll take somebody. Probably take 2 hours to sort this for sure. $2 to sort it. Hour to sleeve and top load it. All right, guys. Thanks for bidding. It's a nice rally. We were hosed this morning. It was like $700. Nowhere close, but dug it out of the ditch and got close. Got close. All right. Here we go. Shan Yu 2. Flash. Dun 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 dun. Jesse. Iconic moments. Izzy Hawthorne to 10. Numbered to 10. It's our second card numbered to 10. Who's got Izzy Hawthorne? Piglet. Elastigirl. Would come in handy. Powerline. Terry. You guys are excited about Terry. Rabbit. Simba. Violet Parr. Keeley. Kuzco. All right, I'm not going to show you all the refractors. But I will show you this stuff. All right, that's number to 10. This badass Pluto is to 28. Mickey is to 5. Wreck-It Ralph is to 10. And then let me show you this stuff. Prince Douchebag is to $2.99. Time for a new break mat. The Muses, $150. Obviously, all these will get top loaded. $275. $199. $99. I didn't hit the EQL drop. $199. $199. Mega Man Wannabe, $199. This is the Hispanic Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine. $275. What Me Worry. $199. $250. $199. $299. $199. $199. You lying little bastard. Look at him. $1.99. $1.99. $2.75. $1.99. No, he's getting ready to lie. He's getting ready. And then refractors, like I said, I'll sleeve. I won't do it, but somebody I know will. I'll sleeve all the refractors and mini diamonds. And that'll be these. That'll burn at least 4 bags of penny sleeves. So that'll be all these. If you overpaid for your spot, I'll try to take care of you. All right. Joe wants to rip a SpongeBob. Then if anybody else wants to rip a SpongeBob, let's do it. If you're a token holder or a subscriber, you can take a couple bucks off. And then if you want to close something, we can rip, but we lost a bunch of people already. I think it was my picnic reference. Joe, 1, 2, or 3? 1 on top, 3 on the bottom. You can hit autos out of these too. These are going for currently like $105, $110 on the eBay. Or a lot of you guys and your buddies love eBay because I see it on Twitter all the time. Box 2. All they post about is how eBay is king. So good luck, Joe. Joe, do you want the box or no? I've been asking everybody that. All right. Good luck. Anybody want to rip a football personal? What about one of those Costco bundles? $140 for a Costco bundle. And it's shipped. It'll close your stack. I will also just take them out of the big bulky packaging and send you the rest of it sealed, or I'll rip it live. You get an oversized downtown with it. We had a Drake May earlier. You want one of those Costco, so I don't have to break them anymore. All right, here we go. Pyrite Ponderer, Weenie Hut Jr., Chum Bucket Review, me hoy minoi. I'll top load the greens. Invisible Boatmobile, Spongetron, Pappy Crabs, Bikini Atoll, Nose Flute, Goofy Goober, Champions of the Deep, Fun. Thought they were going somewhere else with it. Exactly As You Do, the Bubble Bowl. Look at that. Here Lies Squidward's Hopes and Dreams to $199. Clint, Nicholas Withers, the Health Inspector, Squidward Chokes on a Fork, another Nicholas Withers, Avocado Acres, SpongeBob's Essay, we were talking about that today. What are they selling? They're selling chocolates. Who you calling a pinhead? That took a lot out of me. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Karate Island. Fred and Dennis. My son loves that episode. You ever watch it, Joe? That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think you did all right. Really? Yeah, I think you did okay. All right, anybody else? Yeah, I've watched a shit ton of it. We're quoting that show constantly. All right, football personals. Here's the Costco bundle. Who is this? Dan Cermak. All right, Dan, 1 or 2? All right. The winter tins are there, $18 on the winter tins. Last year's Donruss. And then the winter blasters. I got a couple of those winter blasters. You could have the winter blasters for $40. Those were just some loose ends. I had 3 of those stragglers I wanted to burn up. All right, good luck, Dano. Ooh, this one's got some thickness to it, but yeah. I wish I wasn't so against eBay. I would just throw these on eBay. All right, Tentacle Acres, Priscilla. Not to be confused with where's she at? Not to be confused with this Priscilla. Ah, you can't even see it. There it is. She signed that for me. All right. Krusty Krab. Sea Rhinoceros. Tom. Mermaid Man. Stephen. Betsy Krabs. Squiddly Tentacles. Harold Squarepants. That's SpongeBob's dad. Smitty Werbenjager Man Jansen. He was number 1. Songs. Goofy Goober Rock. Sandy's Tree Dome. Old Man Jenkins. Madam Hagfish to 175. Bikini Bottom Airport. Miss Appear. Mr. Krabs. Bubble Town. Ripper's Reef. Colonel Carper. Bikini Bottom. Sea Needle. Grandma Squarepants. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you? It's a good one. Fred Trautenheimer. This is Advanced Darkness. All right. Anybody else? Almost midnight. We can go if you want. I am breaking tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. The hockey, man. 16 and 17 left to close the hockey. Baseball, we had a low 20s. The PYT I just built. The basketball cannot rip yet. It's going to take a little work. The football break has 19 left. We don't even have 19 people in here. So, yeah, we got our work cut out for us for tomorrow. What's up, Noah? Anybody want to rip anything? Here's the Donruss tins, the winter tins. If you want to rip one of those. I was hoping to just throw them in your stacks. Let me grab one of these. I've got 15 and then we're out. You can keep the metal tin too if you want. Be a cool little stocking stuffer. It's 5 cards in 3 packs, so 15 cards. And the little metal tin, you can keep the tin, but again, it's a little stocking stuffer type deal. Anyway, rip it or ship it, whatever, but if you decide this week you want one thrown in your mail day, just grab one. Can you hit a downtown in these? We've been lucky lately on downtowns. But yeah, anyway. Like if you had 2 kids you were buying them for or whatever, just tell me. I don't know if offers are on, but I'd do like 2 for $35. Let me see if offers are on. Just throw them in their stockings or whatever. Let me find it here. Yeah, if you're watching this later or whatever, if you're that bored. Yeah, offers are on. I'd do 2 for $35. Like if you wanted to rip one and keep one. Yeah, 2 for $35. Keep it fun. Okay, that's on. Again, I've only got 15, so once they're gone, they're gone. Kids could put they get into high school, they could put their drugs in it or whatever. I'm kidding, of course, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, they could put their money in it or their change or whatever. They could fill it with dirt, make mud pies. Yeah, you could fill that. Once you get the cards out, you could fill it with water and dirt and make mud pies. Let them bake in the sun and then like flip it over and just tap it. And you'd have like a solid brick of mud. It'd be fun to do. Throw it at cars. If you need me to, I could have Mitch make a video showing them how to do that, instructional video. Anybody else? Anybody want to rip a Donruss Winter Blaster for 40? All right, last call, and I will leave. It's midnight, just like a pumpkin. That was pretty fun. Thanks, guys. Special thanks to Terry, Lockout, Tagout, and Simia tonight. I'm going to check my messages and crash. Yep. Have a good night.